My name is Khalifa Niasi, and today I will be giving you my perspective of the ongoing debate between Apple and Google. Um, I have a lot of experience using both, seeing that I used to fix cell phones and fix laptops, and I have a lot of technological experience as well as in my family. I am the technological go-to guy when it comes to stuff like Apple and Google and everything. When it comes to this debate between Google and Apple, I must say I'm on the side of Google for the simple fact that Google offers more openness. It allows you to create an operating system. I wouldn't say create an operating system, but it allows you to be in control of the operating system, whereas Apple is kind of like their way or the highway. So some of the reasons that brought me to this conclusion is like the openness of the operating system, how you can customize it and everything. Like with Android, with Google's Android, you can customize an operating system on like an Android phone, or you can or you can like have a Windows laptop and customize it the way you want it to be, even though it's Microsoft. But Microsoft aligns itself more with Google than Apple does. So I would say the openness of the internet, the access to like all these apps, you don't get that with Apple. That's why I'm a big fan of the Google software, is because of the simple fact that I feel like Google is a democracy. It's like a democracy. It's like freedom of speech, freedom to customize your system, freedom to do whatever you want with the software that you have. I feel like you don't have that with Apple. I feel like it's their way or the highway, that they control most of the things and you control some of it. Whereas it's the complete opposite with Google. When it comes to Google, you basically customize it to whatever you want. There is no limit. One example that I could show you is the iPhone. The iPhone versus any any Android phone. I'll say the Samsung Galaxy, for example. With the iPhone, you have a set storage of 16 gigabytes, 32 gigabytes, or 64 gigabytes for storage on iPhone by Apple. Whereas with a phone like the Samsung Galaxy, you have a choice of a 16 gig or a 32 gigabyte phone. However, you can add memory to it by having a little micro SD card. A micro SD card is basically a memory card that you can put in your phone to continue the storage, to add more storage. This is why I love Google. This is why I'm a big proponent of Google, for the simple fact that you can add more storage. I believe it's phones nowadays the phone that can hold the most storage is can hold about 128 gigs, more than whatever the phone already has, which could be 16 gig, it could be 32 gig, plus 128 gigs. That's more than what Apple does. This is like a big reason why I like Google, is the ability to customize your system, to customize your phone, to make the phone more like you, to make it more catered towards you. Now, granted, there are some advantages to Apple, whereas there are Apple stores all around the city, so if something happens, you can go to them. They're a household name. Basically, everybody knows Apple. Everybody knows the history of Steve Jobs, how he came from nothing to something. But I feel like Android isn't really for me. I feel that, not Android, I feel Apple isn't really for me. I don't like feeling controlled. I don't like the feeling of them controlling anything and everything that they want to do. I don't like the feeling of paying for everything. I'm okay with paying for music. I'm okay with paying for music. I'm okay with paying for movies. I'm okay with all of that, but I don't feel okay paying for these apps that are available on another system for free. That makes absolutely no sense to me. This is why I like Android. It's the ability to customize your own system to make it yours. This is why I'm a big proponent of the Android and the Google system. I am not completely 100% against Apple. It's just that when it comes to Apple versus Google, I'm a big proponent of the Google system.